We are back from our little break.
Big connect.
I'm your host, Funny Spartan, also Derek, or the handsome one, as some would say. Because Ryan's not here today. Connor's giving me a look.
You think it goes Ryan, you, Katie, then me?
Yes.
That's interesting. Keep going.
Today I have Connor with me, my co-host, the guy who's usually always here. Late, typically.
That's not true.
You want to know?
A wizard never arrives late, but precisely when they mean to.
You know, we were going to go over some of the... So we were obviously gone for 3 weeks, right? 3 episodes we missed.
I technically only missed one, and you guys didn't do the other 2.
Oh.
So, so yeah.
So 3 weeks were gone. Or we weren't here. One of them, Connor was not going to be here for one of them, but me, Katie, and Ryan were going to. But something came up. I had a couple ideas where I was going to list off a couple like good qualities of Connor, and one of the, good and bad qualities.
0.
Connor's always late, but a good quality of that is he's consistently late. There's a consistency there.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, you can't be late to your own show. So, I've never been late. I arrive precisely when I mean to. Okay?
Okay.
Said by the very famous wizard,
Gandalf the Grey.
Gandalf the Grey. So, it's legit. Write it down.
But mostly the reason why we were gone was because Connor went to Florida to pursue professional Sims.
Professional Sims?
Yeah.
Like the video game.
Playing The Sims professionally.
Yes.
And how'd that go?
It went good for the first the first few hours. I ended up putting something in the microwave in the game, and it burned the house down, so I was disqualified. My sim died.
I got that.
Yeah, I didn't put a door on the house, so they couldn't get in and out. I tried.
Hey,
I tried. So I went down there for a week to do that.
Did you win any money?
No, I was out within the first 5 minutes.
Oh, that was 5 minutes.
It was fast.
You got a microwave in 5 minutes?
Huh? In Sims.
In The Sims, you got a microwave in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Impressive.
well, I'm professional, so I'm a professional on the professional level, so.
Wow.
I had a house in 5 minutes, so, I mean, you could buy a house at the beginning.
Yeah, that wasn't as impressive
Usually
as the
they come
microwave.
with doors, though.
I took the door away. Because...
Too privileged.
Privilege. They didn't need doors. You didn't need it.
Well, you needed to control the sim as much as possible to stay
Yeah,
competitive.
the goal of the competition was to... you had to make, like, $1 million. Okay? But my sim was hungry.
Oh.
So I went to the microwave. Slapped in some food in the microwave. Microwave caught on fire. My sim doesn't know what to do. Fire department comes. Can't get in the house. There's no door.
Right.
So the house burned down with the sim in it.
Damn.
Resulting in me being disqualified within 5 minutes of starting the competition.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
There's that little dinghy.
You know what that means?
Halo Infinite time.
Ding, 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 ding.
Katie, how's my hair looking?
Perfect.
It actually looks pretty good. You should keep it that length. You're about to go get it cut, though, aren't you?
Yeah, because this is the length this is a little bit longer because it's starting to go over like my ears. And then this gets a little bit harder
You
to
should just
control.
trim up the sides.
Yeah, just do the sides.
I know, but I like having this a little bit shorter too. I don't know. I try to keep it like this length, and I try to get it like cut down a little bit so then it grows into this length.
Yeah.
Not like cut it where you want it, because then the next day it's, a million miles away from your house.
It's a disaster. The hair?
Yeah.
The hair that was cut off. Is a million miles away?
That too. Because it's
I thought
trying
that's
to
what
trying
you're
to connect
talking
back to the hair that was cut off.
Yeah, every
from
time
the
you
base.
cut off your hair is constantly trying to reconnect itself.
Mm-hmm. That's why I have a cowlick, because it's trying to grow back to all the ones that spread out amongst the world. Cause
I also have one in the front right here. Remember that?
yeah, that was hilarious.
I hated it.
I hate mine.
It
Is
still
that why you
affects
have your
my-
hair
it
long?
Still affects my long hair.
Oh, you'll constantly like feel it, won't you?
Yeah, like this side of my head, the hair like sits different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mine, because I keep it kind of short, mine will make this like crown, I call it, above my head if I sleep on it wrong, and
That
it's
sounds
just like
cool.
no, because you look like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid kind of
Oh, yeah,
look,
you
and
got that.
you're like, so I got scissors that come through and just
Wait, you cut it?
yeah, sometimes. Because in the
I
morning,
heard
like
you
if
weren't supposed to do that though, because
that's what I do.
it fucks up your hairline.
I don't care.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess,
Yeah.
right?
I'm looking for the look in the moment, not
In the future.
in the future.
Well, I don't think
I'm more of a small picture kind of guy rather than the big picture.
I don't like the small picture because
Like
the small
if
picture
you would
sucks.
if you told me you would give me $20,000
I'm listening.
in 6 years, or $5
It took
right
me
now.
So 6 years to get the $20,000.
Yeah, in 6 years, $20,000 right then and there.
Okay.
If you said I'll give you $5 right now, I'm taking that 5,
Interesting. What are you doing with the 5?
investing it.
See,
I'll turn it into next month's rent.
that's what I'm saying. Though you could take the money now, risk it, and then in 6 years, have $40,000. But if you waited 6 years to get $20,000, what did you have during those 6 years? Nothing. You had 0 because you didn't take the 5.
I starved to death because I didn't have the $5.
Right. You didn't take the 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to wait 6 years to get the 20. But if you took the 5, did well with it, say you went, you're starving. You take the 5, you go buy a big box of ramen noodles, which is probably like $3.
A big box of ramen noodles,
Yeah.
you're probably looking at 57 cents.
Okay.
No, like
57
the
cents. You
multi-pack?
take the rest of it, invest it. So now you have food. So you're living, right? You can
Mhm.
live 6 years off of a big box of ramen, easy, right?
Yeah.
And then boom. That's smart. That's smart. I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah. So
It's like the
Why
car
aren't
thing.
you?
that somehow turned into a big picture thing, though.
Oh, it did.
So
That's not what Derek likes.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's how I look at it. Which
bet
is more of a big picture thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the moment big picture thing. Because I'm taking the 5. Right? I'm going to take the 5 too.
Oh yeah. Mine was like if you gave me, you were giving me
Right,
money,
but
that
if
was
you were
just
giving me a 5,
yeah.
I'm taking the 5 too. I'm not waiting 6 years for $20K.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm flipping that $5 tomorrow and making $6.
There you go.
That's a whole dollar. That's a $1 increase that day.
In one day.
In
Yeah.
a day.
In a day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just double that for 6 years, some days you might not make $1. Some days you might lose $1. But at least I got the 5.
Yeah.
So,
Who's the idiot now?
yeah. Good luck waiting, idiots.
Okay.
I would put the $5 into Halo Infinite and buy skin packs and shit. That's half of my next battle pass. See, the problem with this candy bean here, though, is
We still have candy left over from Halloween because we haven't been in the studio since October.
No.
And then big things happened. No Nut November started, which how are you doing on that?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing great too because I only nut in the studio. So we haven't been here
Exactly.
this whole time. So
Yeah. So, win, 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 win.
almost done.
I'm a virgin, so none of that
Well,
stuff happens.
Okay.
What were you gonna say? Well, you could touch yourself. That's fucking gross, Derek.
No. It's No Nut November. You can't do that either.
No, and then next December is Destroy Dick December.
And that's where you destroy it the amount of times based on the date.
Yeah, each day. It increases on that day. So like
December 1st, one time. December 2nd.
Second, 2 times. So on. You get to that last day. Christmas you can skip because it's Christmas. But the next day
But you're
you got-
laying Jesus down.
hang on. But the next day you tack on that day to the next day. So it's like
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
it's like 40 some
Mm-hmm.
times in that day.
Be 51.
Huh? 51?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 51 times in that day. You have to That's a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't someone die from trying to jack off too much? I think there was,
Could
like, a
somebody
limit.
or did somebody?
I thought someone did.
Well, hold on. Is it altercations from the jacking off, or because he was doing it so many times that got him in a situation that ended up killing him? Like he masturbated too much into a lion's den and got killed.
I never looked at the specifics, so.
Interesting.
Ryan, can you look that up?
Oh yeah, Ryan's not here today. Okay, I put it has someone in Google, and the first thing that popped up was has someone died in my house.
Realtors are supposed to tell you when you bought the house, or when they're trying to sell you the house. Well, it depends on the state.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if the realtor doesn't know though?
I think
Like the person prior could have not told. My grandpa
but then
died up there.
if they didn't tell the realtor, then if the realtor legally knows, then they have to tell
that
them.
makes sense. Okay, so anyways, these are great conversations, and I like the tangents.
All right, shut it down.
Halo Infinite came out early.
Are we looking up if this guy died masturbating?
I'm doing that too.
So, Battlefield came out. Halo came out early.
Vanguard is out. So
No
really,
one
like,
cares about Vanguard.
no, but like all three
The three big chunguses.
chunguses.
The
Holy
three
cow!
titans.
This is not good, Derek.
What?
This is not good. Masturbation
straight, Doc.
kills 100 Germans every year.
It's good for me though.
It's not good for me.
That's fine.
I could be one of those 100s.
Yeah, but then you'd be rare.
13 people who died from masturbating.
How is it? How does the masturbation play into the death?
Let's
Heart
see
attack?
here. 87-year-old man found naked and hanging by his belt. So
Okay, so
we already know that happens.
yeah,
What's that called? Like
autoerotic fixation.
Yeah. Okay, number 2.
I've only
Man-
done that once.
Perforates, which means like, doesn't that mean like perforation? Doesn't that mean like scratching?
What was the rest of it say?
Perfect. I don't know.
Man perforates bowel after getting vibrating dildo stuck in his
Like
penis.
torn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he died.
Okay.
Nothing,
but so far nothing.
Man electrocutes his penis. So it's nothing though. Just like you're just going
Not
to
just
town
jacking,
choking the
yeah.
chicken.
Not
Man
from-
chokes to death on zucchini during afternoon bout of auto. This dude fucking choked on a zucchini during.
We're gonna have to tell Tanner because you know how he likes to just one suck the cucumbers.
He's in his late 20s who grew zucchini in his backyard of the house. He shared with his wife one afternoon. He desperately knocked on a neighbor's door seeking assistance because he was choking on a zucchini he'd shoved down his throat while masturbating. Sadly, it was too late to save him, according to the report. Man dies of heart attack after attempting to get a blowjob from a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Attempting to get a blowjob from back?
You have to ask permission.
No.
Yeah,
back
you have to have consent.
No. This guy's such a loser. He had to try to convince a vacuum to suck his penis.
It says in 1988 report from the American Journal of whatever medicine details case a 57-year-old man who joined the choir invisible as a result of a fatal cardiac episode resulting from an unusual I can't say that word.
Autoerotic.
Autoerotic practice
Asphyxiation.
involving the use of a vacuum cleaner. Canadian man dies from incredibly complicated underwater self-pleasuring contraption. This man has created some sort of robot that goes underwater.
He created his own deathbed, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was in 1984.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can find another one. That's funny. These are tragic.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sad that it happened, but
Heartlessly killed by a tractor.
I don't know. If you're at that funeral,
Here we go.
I'm imagining
Here we go.
that's like, how did he die?
Here we go.
Well, you're like,
Man, heartlessly killed by a tractor he fell in love with.
oh no.
oh man.
Heartlessly killed by the tractor.
Yeah.
That's what it says. I think these got to be fake.
The tractor was probably after his money, right? I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. Woman dies of possible stroke while masturbating with a frozen sausage.
So did the sausage cause the stroke?
Although the woman's body
she
was
stroking
also
the
discovered
sausage?
after it was in a severely decomposed condition. It is suspected that her cause of death was a something while diddling herself with a frozen sausage. I think it's like,
It just happened at that moment.
yeah. They found her and she was like already like decomposing.
How long was she dead for then?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Anyways,
That just brought this mood way up.
Yeah.
my favorite though was the zucchini dude.
Yeah, the zucchini was great.
That's fun.
It's a real big relief that I don't have to worry about the actual act of coming and orgasming is not what's going to kill me. Unless it's a heart attack.
No,
I know
it's
our
the
chance of heart attack increases.
Yes,
It doubles.
It does. It's the process. Here we go.
The
Brazilian teenager dies after masturbating 42 times without stopping. You wouldn't be able to get through Destroy Dick December.
No.
Did you say 42 times?
Yeah.
So only do 41. You should be fine.
Yeah, there you go. 41's the limit.
Actually, we could then, because you could easily get through it.
It's just the
It's gonna be
Christmas,
the-
the
it's
Christmas
gonna be
day and
The Christmas after. It's the day after Christmas.
Split it
But-
between 2 days.
Yeah, then do it on Christmas too, because that'll keep you alive. If you split it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. 16-year-old boy dies after masturbating 42 times. Yeah, it's the same six. This one says he did it 46 times. So really, the numbers are all over the place. So you gotta be really careful.
It'll depend on the body. Like, you know how some people can drink certain, like, you could drink more alcohol than me, or stuff like that.
A man dies after masturbating 62 times in a row on Valentine's Day.
So really, we need to find the person that's died to the lowest amount of numbers and go off that just to be safe. Until you work your body up to the 60 marks.
Yeah, you gotta train.
Just gotta know your limits.
This is fucking awful, dude.
What do their arms look like?
They're massive. they're like you see bodybuilder arms?
Yeah. But
You
it's
ever
just their
seen that
one
episode
arm?
of SpongeBob where he's got the really big arm, the one really big pink
Yeah,
arm?
yeah.
That's what it
Mhm.
looks like.
Well, he had two.
Well, there's one time where he had like one and a small one, wasn't there?
Probably
His
one
normal arm?
one deflated.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Anyways, okay, so Halo Infinite came out. Vanguard came out. Fuck Vanguard, it's poopy. And it's Call of Duty. And we have Battlefield, which did
Trash.
trash. It did really bad.
It looks great.
It looks awesome. It looks fun. People are having
I think
fun
it's just
playing it.
buggy mostly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just buggy.
We haven't played it because of Halo. I went out of town for work, so I wasn't able to play like
Anything that week.
anything during the week.
Which was the week Halo came out.
Yeah, I played Halo over the weekend. A lot of fun. Can't wait to play more of it. I'm really excited about the rank. I love ranked in games. Like, it's just so... And I love how Halo's doing it, whereas even if you lose the whole game, if you still did really good, you're gonna...
Yeah, you definitely go up more when you win. For sure. It's still counted in there. But
you're not going to get hindered as much for losing, but still being a good player.
Yeah, what I kind of noticed is like on the games that we lost that I did really good in, it would go up just a teensy bit, but then like the next game we won and I did really good, it was like almost a whole rank.
Yeah.
So it's cool because then I think anybody could push to Onyx. It would just it's gonna take other players longer to get to Onyx, but everybody could do it if you're willing to put the time in to do it, which I think is really cool. So. It's a ton of fun though. Like they did have a couple problems though when it first came out with like progression, and I still feel like the progression's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm still not into like, because there's still some challenges to do for it, right? But it's like
all still challenges.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get the battle pass if it's gonna be challenges that I have to like consciously look at to see like what one needs to be done, because Halo is more the game that like
it's a sandbox.
I would rather just like, oh hey, let's just hop on Halo and play like games.
Sure, I mean they changed them, and they changed them a lot from what it was, and I like you can hear me. I'll be like, I just need to get kills with like one weapon, but usually like but prior it was like get 20 kills with it, which is like in that case you're playing like 4 or 5 games with a weapon you don't want to use. Now it's like kill one guy with it, which you're doing anyways because you're picking up weapons all the time. At least I am. So like really that's not a big deal to me. The ones I don't like are the ones where it's like get kills with like certain vehicles, because vehicles only spawn at a certain time, but I've kind of noticed that those have gone away too. So the challenges are tremendously easier. Some of them are like get 15 headshots, get 20 kills on any game mode. They're not like restricted anymore. So the challenges have been improved. I just think you should get XP for.
Is there, for buying the battle pass, is there like a in-game currency for it? Kind of like how COD points and Fortnite has V-Bucks.
No.
So it's just straight up like you just buy it. Because I liked how in Call of Duty,
everybody likes that. They don't have that. They should have that. They don't have that.
Yeah, because I like in Call of Duty and Fortnite, you could buy the battle pass and then save up enough of the cryptocurrency.
It is a cryptocurrency.
A cryptocurrency in the game to be able to buy the next battle pass. Because then you can just keep doing the battle pass for free.
That's how it should be. It's not.
Okay.
However, we are in multiplayer beta.
Yeah.
And they've said that it's legitimately a beta. It's not like an early release that they just tied to a beta. They said that the reason we released it early not only is because it was the 20th anniversary, but because it gives us a time to check our servers. It allows us to, like, when the full game comes out, that we can have, like, the servers up. And it allows us to improve multiplayer and aspects of the game before, like, the full launch. So to say that they're not going to implement that currency in the Battle Pass later, I'm sure they will if more people like talk about it. A lot of people aren't really talking about it that much. I think what people are really worried about right now is just how can we get through the Battle Pass easier and more fun before like worrying about paying for it. I don't mind dropping $10 every like 3 months on a battle pass though.
Yeah, that's fine. It was just a nice thing to have, because even if you didn't spend the points on buying the next battle pass, you had those points to buy other cosmetics too, that you kind of got your.
Yeah, that's what I used it for.
Yeah,
I use it to buy like the other packs, and I think that's what they should do. I think there are the events which are free, and those battle passes you don't have to pay for. But they're going to be the same thing. You're going to have to progress through doing challenges. So, but I haven't, like, when we play together, I haven't felt like I'm focusing that much, because the battle pass still increases faster now through games, because they changed it where, like, every game now you get 50 XP, which doesn't sound like a lot, but, like, in the time that we were playing that one night, I went up, like, 3-4 levels in the battle pass.
Okay.
Without even trying. That's just the XP with the games. And then on top of it, I was getting like 250 XP each challenge.
I wasn't paying attention, but if you don't buy the battle pass, are you still leveling up through it?
I'm assuming. I think there's a free side to it too. I haven't looked at it enough. I bought the battle pass like immediately without looking at it.
that's typically what they do because a lot of people will wait to buy the battle pass to see how far they got in it, because then you're like, okay, I managed to unlock all this, or I leveled up all the way, I could buy it and just get all that stuff now, instead of like buying it when it first comes out and then like, I'm not going to play it anymore, and then you just wasted that $10.
Yeah, that's how I looked at the Call of Duty ones. I was like, okay, well, I'll see how far I get through it because I'm not going to play Call of Duty very much. Also, I look to see what's in the Battle Pass, especially for a game I don't play a lot. Halo, I will probably end up buying every Battle Pass. Like, no doubt about it, because
I'll hold
I
you
like
to
the
it.
game. I buy every Destiny Battle Pass. Like, I bought the one season, and I didn't even play the season. I played, like, 2 weeks of the season, so I only got, like, a quarter of the way through the pass. I didn't get any of the other rewards. So, I don't mind dropping the $10 on them. It's here and there. Like Sea of Thieves, I'm not going to buy the Sea of Thieves ones because the paid ones, you get like 2 extra items. And it's like a costume. And I'm like, I don't want to wear a fucking costume.
Right.
So what's cool about the Sea of Thieves one is like, it's all free. Like you get all the rewards for free. And it's a ton of gold and currency. So that's cool. But I think the Halo one will get improved. I don't think it's bad though. I'm into fashion. Like Mitchell and them, they're not going to do that.
They don't care.
They won't buy the battle passes or anything.
They won't buy the battle pass. They won't even edit their Spartan. They're still rocking the gray color.
Yeah, but they do that just because they think it's funny.
It is funny.
So
it's funny how we get.
I really don't give a fuck what you guys put on your Spartans. You know, like they're not my Spartans, but like it's funny though because it's like the whole other aspect of the game nowadays is like cosmetics.
I mean, yeah, that's all like the games.
That's what you play for nowadays.
Yeah. But like in any other video game, like what you play for, like Diablo MMOs, you're playing for better gear to play the game easier. Then when you get the final like gear, you're like, okay, well now it's easier, but there's nothing to really play for it other than just playing the game or like doing some other thing. Like MMOs, you have like other chores to do, obviously.
Yeah, there's other
but
things
like
mount collecting and fishing
and then you have like the cosmetic. I think it's very hard for a video game to like give you something that's like once you reach like the final cosmetic that you've wanted, or if you want to get all the cosmetics, what's going to keep you playing more other than you just loving the game in general, because at that point you might have gotten your fill of playing that game or the next game comes out.
Right, you have to have something to grind for. That's why like Destiny keeps bringing people back because they have a season.
Yeah,
and
those
the season has
those
like
are great.
New guns, new items, new story, new everything.
Yeah, I think in this age of
it's like live service games.
Live service. I was about to say live action. I was like,
yeah, so
that wasn't the word.
It's live service.
Live service. We've been out of this for too long. But
it's been a while.
like the live service, I think it really is going to be like huge in all these like games. Like hey, this Halo Infinite. It's probably going to be a live service game for a while until the next Halo comes out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, what's it called? The Master Chief Collection is live service, and it has been for like 2 years now, and people love it. The cosmetics in that game though are like there's a vast amount of cosmetics. This game's only been out for less than a week, so we're in beta. So I within like a few months we'll kind of get an idea of what their structure is going to be for like the whole in-game shop and battle pass, I think. So sour.
I kind of went down my throat. Sour.
They're sour.
You have a fuzzy
they're
on
good.
your beard.
What was that?
You have a fuzzy on your beard, just hanging.
What?
Just go like this. There you go. Have you looked through the battle pass? Because there's some pretty cool fucking like shit in it, but I understand like if you're like, oh man, challenges, I don't want to do challenges and I'm not gonna get all the way through it. I'm like, I get it. I think challenges should stay.
Well, hold on. Is Halo doing something different with their battle pass where it's like if you don't make it through all the way in that, you can still
finish
it?
What? I did hear something about that. I wonder if
I'll
they're
look that
still
up, because
doing
if that's it, then yeah, I'd probably get them all, and then,
Don't you have to buy them though after the season pass goes
oh,
past?
maybe. If that's the case, then no, I don't want to do that.
You also have to remember that the multiplayer is free, so it will have microtransactions in it.
So what you're saying is I have $60.
No. Are you gonna get the campaign?
Oh yeah, I probably will.
That's a $60 game.
I'm pretty excited for that because
I'm pumped.
I've honestly kind of wanted a Halo version of like Far Cry, where it's like just open world, and you just get to
It's sick.
just to go in as Master Chief, and you don't have to follow a linear path. You can just go in, find enemies, kill them.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this right now.
Okay.
Okay, about the Halo Infinite campaign.
Everybody get ready to cancel Connor on Twitter.
I don't think it's gonna be as open world as people think. I think it's going to be. I think it's gonna be linear. I hate this fucking thing. It's way too long.
I need to make it just short enough where it's like
Yeah.
like the very beginning.
I don't think it's going to be as open world as people think. I think it's going to be linear in the sense of Outriders. How
Okay.
Outriders kind of was like open world, but Outriders is bad because Outriders was pretty linear too.
It's linear, but you
Anthem,
could
maybe.
It's linear, but you could go anywhere in that linear path.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. No, what's that game? Godfall. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's gonna give you a zone, and then like you can explore the zone, but the zone's not as big as what people think. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope that's incorrect, but I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that that's how it's gonna be. But I do know there's like hidden bosses and stuff around that have like health bars and stuff. It'd be cool if you could find like hidden cosmetics for your like Spartans,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
like stuff like that.
Well, they said too the campaign it has like a loot RPG kind of
Yeah, you can upgrade your abilities. And
I'm thinking that's cool. That's cool.
Good gang. And
I know it's not gonna be exact true-ish
No, it's the
Halo,
first time-
but this is something different that Halo can just do. It's a different studio than the original Halo, anyways, and the last few Halos haven't been working for them. So
that's
doing
because
something,
they changed too much in the multiplayer
yeah,
when they should have been changing more story-wise. The stories were good though. I'm not gonna like people dog on them. The multiplayer wasn't good, but like realistically, the story was pretty solid, and it keeps it in line to what's actually happening in the lore. Because like everybody was like, well, what the fuck are these like robot Forerunner things? I mean, like there's a whole backstory to all that. Like they've been in the universe prior to the games. So 343 didn't like people thought 343 was just like adding random shit. Bungie's the one who wrote all that shit in there. So yeah, I was fucking and having a blast. I remember when I was at work and I saw that it got released, I fucking sped home. I'm like, I'm going home now because I was waiting on my hours. I'm like, I'm going home. I'm downloading this bitch and I'm playing it. And I played it and I was like, wow, this progression sucks. I'm sad. And then 4 days later, they already upgraded the progression, which is a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, they need to take this moment to really listen to the community, to change things that they can change now
Before the full game. Also, while Vanguard is split with its fans, and then Battlefield just is not doing good.
Oh, they might just be able to dominate this the shooter season right now.
Yeah.
Although the Vanguard, I could see the people.
Vanguard will be popular.
Vanguard will be popular. You're always gonna have the stubborn people of like, oh my god, this game is gonna be amazing, and then the game comes out, it's shit, and they're still like, it's still a Call of Duty, it's still good.
And then when the new Warzone map finally drops, it's still not out.
I'm curious I've seen a lot of speculations on how the Warzone map's gonna work. Like, are they now only gonna be Vanguard weapons, or what? And if that's the case, then I don't know if I'm gonna play any more Warzone. I just don't want to. I like them adding more weapons, but I don't want them to get rid of the weapons I've worked so hard to grind out to get to play with on Warzone. And then
I mean, the goal is for you to buy the actual Call of Duty, though.
Yeah, they want
like,
that, but they also
if
make money
they-
off the battle pass too.
True, but if they keep, this is Activision we're talking about.
Yeah.
If they keep all the weapons in Warzone, what pushes you to go and buy Vanguard to upgrade your weapons? I talked to Justin, who I used to work with. He's like, I literally only bought Vanguard to upgrade my weapons for Warzone.
That's how how they did Cold War. Is I bought Cold War to upgrade my weapons because
Right.
those are they'll add them to the game. I'm just curious, are they only gonna let you play with the Vanguard weapons in the
I
new
doubt
Pacific
it.
map? That's what I'm curious about because I've heard
Well,
the
maybe.
speculation.
Maybe because it's it's full new map. They
'Cause-
might be doing
'cause
a full reset,
'Cause
which would make sense.
it would make sense because the next game after this one, because they've already announced the new Call of Duty.
Already?
Oh yeah,
Bro, that's so bad. Like, I don't understand how, fans of Call of Duty can be okay with them pushing out a game in a year.
unfinished.
Every time. Because a year
And
is
then-
way too short to make a game.
Although this is going to be a Call of Duty that I probably will get because of the campaign already, and it's back to Modern Warfare. It's Infinity Ward's
Yeah,
next.
but Infinity Ward's fucking done a bunch of modern games, and some of them suck ass dick.
Yeah, some of them do, but this one's, if they do it the same as the Modern Warfare, the more recent one that came out, I'm fine with it. So I think it's being called Modern Warfare 2. This one, the campaign,
Real original.
yeah. This one, the campaign is inspired by Narcos,
What? Like the show?
the show.
Like inspired after the actual story of Narcos, or like the show Narcos?
The show Narcos.
It's tied to the show Narcos.
It's not tied to. It's inspired by. The game is going to be centered around your
Narcos is based off of a true story.
Yes.
So it's based off of the true story of Narcos.
No. It's inspired. It's not based. Inspired. So it's like, oh,
By the
why
true
don't
story, though, not the show.
it's
the
inspired by
show's-
the show.
That's bad. That's so dumb.
It's not like it's going to be that story. It's them being like, hey, instead of like it's military on military, what if we make like you guys are the SWAT team again fighting like the war on drugs. So you
Okay,
guys
that's more sense. There's more than just Narcos that's going on. Don't base it to the show like that.
they just said it's inspired by.
Oh,
Don't-
that's so cheesy, dude.
I think it's gonna be cool. Like it's finally not like
We
military. on
thought
military.
Hardline. We thought Hardline was gonna be cool too. That was not
It
military
was
too.
It was cool, but it was not worth the money that they slapped. It was not worth that price tag they put
I
on.
am no longer supporting any Call of Duty game because they need to stop pushing them out year by year.
Yeah, they do.
They won't produce a good They won't produce a $60, $70 game ever again unless they stop doing that. And the only reason they're doing that is because they're afraid to lose their player base.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, Halo hasn't put out a good Halo in like fucking 10 years. Like multiplayer wise. Halo Infinite comes out and almost every person that used to play it like crazy, like hardcore Halo players, are all back playing Halo. You will keep a fan base if you create something good. The next Elder Scrolls, we haven't had an Elder Scrolls in fucking forever.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen? It's going to be one of the biggest game releases since Skyrim, which is still today the biggest game release like ever.
Yeah.
Besides like GTA and stuff.
I don't know where it came from. I do remember something about Infinity Ward breaking some sort of contract because they were the ones who originally were making the Call of Duties, and they broke some sort of contract that made it open for other studios to be able to make a Call of Duty. But Activision owns all of those branches, and that's how they're able to make a Call of Duty every year is because Infinity Ward makes a game for 2-3 years, but in that 2 years, Raven Software will release one in that year. Then the next year, Treyarch.
Yeah, it's
so it's not like they're
different
not. They're not.
studios.
Yeah.
But they're using all the same assets and still creating a game that.
Oh
looks
yeah.
like
They
shit when
they
it comes
don't.
out.
Well, Vanguard did use the Infinity Ward engine because I guess they have their own engines.
I do.
For, like,
I
the
did
gunplay.
I did like Modern Warfare though.
I like Modern Warfare's
Like the newer
gun
one?
systems and stuff
I don't
like
like
that.
that it's called Modern Warfare though because it's not the fucking. It's not Modern Warfare, but I did like that one. That one, I enjoyed playing the multiplayer on that one. But I like multiplayer over Warzone. Like I'm not playing them to play Warzone. So if the multiplayer is good, then I'll play it. But like Vanguard, that's doo-doo shit, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Guys running around with shotguns, sniping from across the map with shotguns, getting nukes in like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should
It's
be
like-
able to do that in any game.
No,
It's not hard to do any of that.
it really isn't.
Fuck. Dr. Disrespect put it perfect when he was playing it. And he's like, lose brain cells, lose brain cells. Have you seen
Like
that video?
he's like, go, get a kill, die. Go,
I mean,
get a kill,
the
die.
respawn was there was no respawn time.
Yeah, you like respawn and like 2 steps out of your spawn, you're either killing somebody or you're getting killed.
I don't know how anybody could support it. It blows my mind.
Well, we're like 11 minutes over break time.
I'm furious. I'm gonna go home and play Halo.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go help Connor poop because he always refuses to poop during the break.
Will you pull it?
I'll pull it out for you.
Sick.
Katie, can you get some paper towels? Extra
I guess.
strength.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, I gotta be honest. My wife has a horrible shopping addiction.
I have that same problem. My wife can't stop shopping and it's costing us too much money.
Well, guys, you're in luck because I just reworked our entire Patreon, so it's less confusing and the tiers make more sense.
Now we only have 2 tiers, $1 and $5, making it super affordable. On top of our already free Discord, you can join the $1 tier to unlock extra channels and permissions in Discord so it's easier for you guys to connect with us.
And if that isn't enough for you, we have a $5 tier that unlocks extra Discord benefits, and your name will be featured on the credit roll at the end of every episode so everyone knows that you helped pay for Derek and Ryan's wife's shopping addictions.
Yeah, we have no intentions of stopping our wives because we support them, and we just want more money for it.
So go on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/WIQ or click the link below so hopefully the girls will buy something nice for the podcast.
Katie, did you get that?
Yeah.
Good, because we're back from break.
Oh, are we?
Oh yeah, we for sure were.
Mm.
You didn't hear the big ding buzzer? That
The Kong?
Do
The
we have-
gong?
What is
Not Kong, the gong.
gong?
Yeah, it's one of those big
Discs.
discs.
What if we got one, and me, you, and Ryan try to hit it with our penis and see who makes the louder noise?
Ryan, because you got a big dick.
Yeah, I can't swing it. I got a forward thrust.
Yeah, you would have to throw thrust for sure. 100%. I'd have to turn. So I'm not facing you guys first. It's my turn, right? So it's my turn. You guys have done it. It's my turn. So I turn around though and I move it a little bit, you know? Move it, and you guys are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm getting it out, getting it ready. And I have to shake it a little bit, and then I do it. And you're like, "Wow, where's the nerds at? We eat all the nerds."
I ate quite a bit of the nerds.
There's 2 out here. Doesn't help you right now though.
It's all right.
I can't see it on the camera.
That's okay.
I'm just opening the top.
We don't need to see Connor cut his hand.
Probably best not to show that.
I actually
Well-
almost did.
This week, since we're trying to get back in the groove, Ryan's also not here. So this week we are not going to be doing clips.
No.
And since it's also December, or it's
November.
December, it's November, but the holidays are coming up. Things are going to get a little burpy with our episodes.
It's not going to be an episode of the Waiting in Queue podcast without me burping at least once.
Do we need to go back and make sure that that's happened?
It's definitely happened in every episode. Somebody make a montage. I want to see it.
You keep saying
I
this
want it.
as if somebody's ready to just like nail us with the episode.
Chris, if you're watching this episode, I know we've been dead and gone for a while.
He's not editing any video.
I need
He
you.
keeps telling me he's streaming.
I don't. Is he even still alive? Have you heard from him lately?
Yeah, because he jumps in my stream and goes, "Is the podcast dead?"
I think I saw that because I jumped in that night too. I think I saw him say that, and I was like, you know what, you Canadian little. All right. Anyways,
Do not say the word.
yeah, I've definitely burped in every episode, but yeah, we're taking thing. We're back in. We're gonna get back in the groove of things. It's not dead. We were busy. We're taking a break. Can't take a fucking break, Chris. Right,
Jeez.
Derek?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Fucking dumb. We're back.
Yeah, we're back. But one of the things that happened during the break was I went to a MMA fight that was happening in our town.
You want to tell them what town we live in?
Yeah, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Zip code? Don't just say the zip code.
Okay.
That's too close.
Well, I mean, they could just look up Fort Wayne zip code.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fort Wayne has multiple zip codes.
It does.
So they wouldn't.
They want to know the
technically be able to
exact.
get it. My zip code is far different than your zip code. But if they looked up like the zip code of like downtown Fort Wayne or like Fort Wayne where the Coliseum is, it's not the same zip code as mine, but it's fairly close.
Okay, so this was at the Coliseum, so look up that zip code.
Fort Wayne Coliseum, Indiana.
Memorial Coliseum.
The Memorial Coliseum. It's not where the gladiators fighted.
I wish.
However, there were a couple gladiators there he saw.
Okay, well, I went there with my brother, and it was really cool. It was, I got to go for free, but tickets were
I
$8.
should have went with you guys.
Tickets were $8, so they're cheap too.
That ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I'm going to this every year now.
That's a couple cheeseburgers.
Which I guess they do it twice a year. There's another one coming up in April.
Let's go.
You should come, and we should go with Alex's buddies because that was a lot of fun.
Do we get to ride in the Tesla?
We might be able to. Might be able to do it again.
Model 3?
I got to ride in a Tesla.
Pretty cool.
Way there. So these were my seats.
Yeah, you sent me this in Snap, and I immediately was like, I regret not going.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so cool. But you still should have said something. But your car was broke, I thought.
It was.
Yeah, so I think it was.
I didn't have a ride.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just fucking drove out there.
Dude, it was so, like, cool. It was, cause
That's where the comments play.
I did a little like MMA in like training in high school, and I've been in one of those like rings to like wrestle a couple guys. But like seeing it like that in person,
Like a
you always,
professional
yeah, because these were like
stage.
professional. There's the cards right behind you, right behind the computer.
The card. Oh,
The-
the ticket.
No, not the ticket. That, yeah, the fight card. Those are the sponsors.
Holy shit,
flip it
AA
over.
Poke was there fighting?
No.
Oh, these aren't the fighters?
No, those are the
I'm kidding.
sponsors.
Uh,
So it shows you on there like if they're amateur or
Debut.
pro.
Debut. What's
then-
debut mean? Debut.
debut. So
Okay,
like that's
his
their
first
first fight. And then once they reach professional, their score resets to like their professional score.
So is it win-loss?
Win loss.
Is that how it's listed on here?
Yeah, win loss. And then if there's 3, I think the
They're tied.
last number is tied. It's not in
that's
between.
usually how it is.
Um,
Damn, this motherfucker got
You can
15
tie in
wins and
fights.
6 losses. 21 wins, 5 losses.
yeah.
Did he lose that fight?
I don't remember.
That was the final fight on the main card. It was
Uh,
Will Brooks versus Jose. I'm guessing that's Jose.
I think whoever
Fubo?
won more. A lot of those guys were former in the UFC.
That's cool.
But like they get dropped, they'll be at like the very bottom of like the UFC, and if like they lose one fight or do something, they'll like, okay, you're like done. It's like very hard to like
Keep going.
keep staying in the UFC unless you get to the top. Like Conor McGregor, he's pretty much locked in. Like they'll never get rid of him.
He's a showman too. Like
Yeah.
he makes
Oh,
them money.
But that's what they look for. They don't just look for the people that win the fights. They're looking for the guys that can pull
No,
off.
you gotta be. You gotta
gotta be an
bring in
entertainer.
retention.
Oh yeah, like
They're making money. It's like the original gladiators. The original gladiators didn't get this stage just because they were fucking murderers. They put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because you'll find more interest in the people that aren't like they're doing a kick to the head. Well, what's more interesting is a guy who does a backflip off the cage and like strikes them in the head with a kick, like
Right.
the movie shit. So
why do you think fucking WWE is so popular? It's not even real fighting.
No.
It's all showman.
Okay, well, I recorded some of the highlights. The first couple videos are going to be kind of like I was trying to like record, but then I saw they were doing highlights at the end, so I was like, I'll just record the highlights.
I'm telling.
Well, what's the rule for free copyright?
What are you talking about?
Like after it's been out for such a period of time, you're allowed to like show it.
I don't know. I thought it was like. I don't know. I'm just joking.
I thought it was like 24 hours.
24? Only 20. Oh, for like shows and football games and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
Well, these guys want more recognition.
I'm just
so
kidding anyway. Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be annoying. It's going to autoplay with sound all the time and on my screen. I just recorded them in vertical. So that was this was the first fight.
Man, that
This is
motherfucker's small. Not. How many people were there? It didn't look very full.
It wasn't very full, and it was pretty quiet. I mean, everyone was, but it was
cool.
it was weird.
No, I like that.
You could just like talk to people. You didn't have to like yell at like them.
Yeah, I like that.
It's just like a little small thing. It was weird because when
Was that it?
No. Just let me explain.
Oh, I'm like getting all ready to watch shit.
Yeah. What kind of caught me off guard was how quiet it was, and there's no like announcer on the doing the play-by-play
Well, it's not professional.
but they have a live stream that they are doing the play-by-play, but they don't do the live play-by-play
Over the audio.
over the audience.
Yeah.
Because the fighters will hear that
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Do they even do that in real life, like in the actual professional?
No, I don't think so. But
They don't even do that for professional, like.
football or
hockey
anything.
or-
I never put it together like that in a like a fight, because I was like, man, I'm used to like the play-by-play
Yeah.
on this, but then like, you know what? Come to think of it, every football game I've gone to, there's never been anything like that.
That's why hockey games are really cool, because it's like you're seeing the whole game rather than like just the good parts.
All right. I think this is just another. This is them fighting.
That's a hate crime.
The white guy came out dressed as the Akatsuki.
Does he let him down?
No, he ended up winning. That was
Did he?
his first fight, like shown in a crowd.
That's
like
cool.
That was his debut.
That's cool.
And he won.
His name is. Was this the prelims?
Yes.
James
What's the last name?
Ferguson.
I don't think that was him then.
Amateur lightweight bout. James Ferguson.
What's the other guy?
Oh, Isaiah
Isaiah.
Bills.
I think that's him then.
They're both debuts. Man, these motherfuckers got some normal ass names.
Ooh, right there, you got him. Right there. Going back up.
Oh! Get fucked, kid. When are we gonna fight in the ring?
We can. I'm ready. I'm ready to tussle. There's one I got to keep conscious that I want to play last.
Get the fuck up, dude!
Oh, he
Get
just
up,
did not
dude!
get up.
Sorry, kid, I'm screaming in your ear. Yeah, he walked away. He's like, you just got your ass kicked. Was that the weekend? Is that the weekend?
Is that the weekend?
Look at his hair.
How do I close out of that?
That's the weekend.
I saw it. Okay, not that one. Oh, so one of the guys came out as the Squid Game characters. Watch this. Front man.
Does he lose?
Let me see your face. God, I don't remember. This was weeks ago. It was hard to see, but the guy you can see the
I
guy
saw him.
behind him was
Yeah.
the henchman. Oh,
Mhm.
right there.
Yeah, I saw him when they came around.
Oh, and every time a lot of the fighters that came from out of town, you know, they come in first, and then the big like music and the really show part are the people from Fort Wayne, because it's like a local Fort Wayne gym does this show, and every time the announcer is like coming in at such and such weight and all this stuff, and then there's like a slight pause and he goes, "From Fort Wayne," and everybody's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. Normal. Is that it?
No.
I'm surprised.
Oh, fuck. Grab his dick.
Oh,
Rip his
okay,
dick
yeah.
off.
Watch this.
Give him the old dick twist.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the other dude does not know how to get out of that.
He did not know how to get out of that. It was crazy.
Well, you gotta lift the other guy. So his left shoulder needs to go down. He needs to hit his hip.
See, I feel like he panicked because it was in there so fast.
Yeah.
It was in there really fast, and he didn't expect it. I don't know.
Yeah. That was a good turnaround.
It was either
That was solid. That was a good turnaround.
I forget what if it was that fight or another fight that only lasted 30 seconds.
Hey, bro. I need 2 more invites to get whitelisted on this NFT project. Mind joining? We got another one.
Damn.
Okay, this is what we call gay sex. He's got his shirt on already. Yeah, we should go to the next one.
Dude, it was a ton of fun. There's a lot. These things last a while.
Yeah, you guys had like 20 people.
Look at that. Punch the mouth guard out. You ever felt those gloves?
Uh-huh. They're pretty hard.
Yeah. Their sole purpose is to protect your knuckles.
Right. I mean, yeah, they're not there to protect the other people.
No.
You don't wear a helmet to protect somebody else's head or the road from your head.
If you see the way he fell, though, look at that.
Oh!
It's pretty quick, huh? That's the one that might have lasted
Boom.
just 30 seconds.
And boom. Damn, out. Boom. Yeah, you're fucking done, dude.
Yeah. As soon as you go, like the guys we were with, they're like,
That
"Look, he was
was
about to
sick.
get up." It's like, no. As soon as
No,
you go down
you're
like that,
down.
it's
You're
it's done. It's over.
And not only that, he fucking hit him again on the face. Like, you're out. You're done. Whoa, that guy looks old.
Yeah, he wasn't very old. I think I only recorded it for that purpose. 'Cause he's like, he has like a white beard.
Yeah, he had like a white beard but long dreads.
Okay, so this is like the best highlight of the night that I
Is
saved
this
for
the
last.
video?
This is the last one. Hold on.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolute crazy.
Yeah, I put sloppy arm bars on. I put sloppy arm bars on before, and like they slip because like when you're wearing these gloves and you're used to training without gloves.
Oh, fuck.
Boom. Oh my god, when that happened, the whole audience was just like, oh, like
I saw it happening when he picked him up. I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
That guy that got jackhammered,
Jackhammered.
he won. He ended up winning.
What?
Yeah.
Good redemption.
That shit was so much fun. I was like, I want to go do this again.
No. Okay. Isn't it weird how...
Does it feel darker in here than usual?
Yeah, it's because it's dark outside. I've said that multiple times. Isn't it weird how humans strive to watch other people fucking beat the shit out of each other?
Isn't it weird?
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that we also strive for social status and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it goes back to times where we stayed together as herds and
Herds.
yeah, or groups of people, you know, to survive.
Communities.
Yeah, communities.
What did they call them? They might have called them herds back then. They called animals
Tribes.
herds. We're herds. Well, I mean, we're technically animals.
Mhm.
But I guess, yeah, herds.
But
Herds
you know,
of people.
kicking people out of like groups and stuff because of like appearances and stuff was like instinctual to be like, hey, if you're not pulling your weight, you need to leave our group because you're eating like our food and not really contributing.
Sure.
That's why like if you get kicked out of a group, you feel depressed because it's like an instinctual like thing of like, fuck, I need to like find another group
Well, yeah,
to
you
survive.
fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did something wrong. Yeah, it's never gone away. Just it kind of like changed. It's like the whole like, I'm gonna go watch these guys just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy
I'm
watching.
gonna go spend $8.
to watch some.
sit in a chair.
Well, I spent a little bit more because I got a drink.
They had alcohol there.
They have alcohol there. Come on.
Is it free?
No, it's not super expensive either.
What's not expensive?
I don't remember what it was because I just got a
$5.
sody pop.
I hate you. I got a drink.
I had to
you
be
didn't get a drink.
I
you
got
got a fucking.
soft drink.
You got a fucking little kid drink.
Yeah.
At a fucking.
I wanted to be sober for the Tesla ride home.
Why?
You were driving, were you?
The car drive you home.
No.
No. Do not drink. Do not drink and then think that it's okay to let your Tesla drive you home either. Do not do that.
No, I didn't let the Tesla drive me
I know.
home.
I'm putting that disclaimer out because I said the Tesla drives you home. Do not get drunk and drive your Tesla.
And
home.
as Kamala Harris once said, do not come.
I'm gonna come. That's Donald J. Trump. I'm gonna come. I think that looked really fun, and I would like to go to one
Next
as
time,
well.
yeah.
I also want to go. I want to do more like shit at the Coliseum.
We were allowed to at the end walk down there and get in the octagon. You could still like step on the blood that was all left.
I was gonna say, could you scrape up the blood?
No, they usually cleaned up the blood after every fight.
Every fight. They had a big monster truck rally there too, not too long ago.
I've been to one of those.
That looked fucking sick.
They're cool. Because I went with the twins that we went to high school with. I won't say their names.
Yeah.
But their dad was there, and their dad's a big like Ford guy, but the twins were big Chevy guys, and there was a pull where the truck pulls to see which one was stronger. It was a Ford versus a Chevy, and right before the thing even started, the Chevy like broke down, and the dad's just like, "Oh, what's that about Chevy, huh?" Like it was just
They
so
probably
funny.
were like actually pissed.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
"No, you don't understand."
do they still drive Chevys?
Oh yeah,
I saw the big truck when I was there.
dude. They put
The red one?
They put all their money like in the trucks,
Yeah, I mean,
but they're raking
I'm
in
hoping that like I can get myself a project car next summer. So.
the bumper they bought for it. It's like all steel.
Mm-hmm.
And the shipping company the place that they bought it from was like, we're not going to be able to like just ship it to your house. It has to be shipped somewhere with a loading bay. So they had to ship it to our warehouse.
Jesus Christ! It came in a wood box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. I saw that thing. I saw they put that on when I still worked there.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, That thing's massive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big.
I'm glad they did that because they used to have this a former police car model. I forget what car it was, but they just kept putting money. They just kept putting money in that. But when they were finally starting to make more money, they finally got trucks and like put more money.
Their trucks
into those.
look good.
And they look great.
Yeah, their trucks look really, really good. Like they're doing they do tasteful things to them, and they look really, really good. Yeah, I'm jealous. I saw them. I wouldn't buy a truck, but I think it's cool that they're building something. Do they each have one? Or they just put the one? Do the one?
I think they each have one, but they definitely have one that's
built more.
And I think they work together to like build up that one to play around with.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is our time at?
An hour and 4 minutes.
Wow. We're back. We're back in the studio. It's warm in here.
It is warm in here. That's because it's getting darker out sooner.
What do you think about that?
It's the worst. I wish we change it.
I wish we didn't do daylight savings either, but I will say
I
like this time of the year where it gets dark at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's not the daylight savings. It'll still get dark.
Yeah,
earlier.
It would just be a different scale
time. Like in the summer,
it would get
one
dark
day. One of the days will be our longest time of day, like daylight.
Yeah,
ever.
It would shift.
And then it shifts. Like winter will have like one of the shortest days with the least amount of sunlight.
Yeah, I would be okay with getting away, but I like when it gets darker sooner. The mood in your like apartment or house just I feel like is warmer because you like, it's dark outside. You pop up on a couple ambient lights and it's nice and
it's cold outside, but it's warm inside, and you feel
that's
it. Because
good.
in the summer you turn on the AC.
Then it's like it's just cool.
It's
too cold.
Cool in your house.
Then you're like,
we have a fireplace too, and I like to use the fireplace quite a bit
during the winter.
Yeah, especially when our heater went out this winter.
Your heater went out?
Twice.
Damn.
So we had to turn on the fireplace.
Well, at least you had a fireplace.
And just had to make sweet love. Okay.
My heater's out too.
Well, we can't make love now because it's November.
No, but you can next month.
You're going to have to leave it out till next month.
The heater?
Yeah.
I'm not getting the heater replaced at all. I use a space heater. Last winter, my heater didn't work. My heater hasn't worked ever since I moved in there.
Have you ever lived in a place that had a working heater?
When me and Haley lived together?
Yeah, because remember when we lived together in Chicago, our heater didn't work?
Dude, we used the fucking oven to heat.
Yeah, that was like the...
Bro, but honestly,
that
like that kind of... Oh, when I lived with like Ben and them, our heater worked.
Oh, yeah.
But like, that's like a story that will be forever told. It's a good story.
Man, we lived like straight up kings in that apartment.
Dude, that shit was fun. Like, I remember it was so hot one time. It was so hot that I was using a pot of fucking ice cold water to put my feet in to keep me cool in my room. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then when I was dating Alexis and Alexis would come over, it was so cold there that getting into bed was like our least favorite thing to do because like you would get into bed and you would like turn into icicles for like 20 minutes while because the sheets would be like fucking
cold.
Freezing. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, and then it was really hard to get out of bed because you were warm.
I was just gonna say
I was late to school so many times because of that.
Because of the heater.
Yeah.
I
was like, I can't get out of bed. It is too cold.
The toilet?
The toilet?
Do you remember the toilet? How the toilet would overfill? Like, if there was nothing in it, it would just overfill.
Yeah.
Like, you'd flush it, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then it wouldn't stop. We've overfilled that toilet so many times in that bathroom.
It was so funny how, like, we hardly complained. We just always found everything funny.
Yeah, we're just like, well, it is what it is. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah. I come out of of my bedroom. I'm like, man, it's kind of warm in here. And I see the oven's open. I was like, It's a good idea.
Yeah. I turned the oven on and I opened the oven.
Yeah. It was the only way to get warm.
Yeah, because our rooms would be hot because we would be on the computers and our rooms were tiny, so it would like
Heat up.
And then you walk outside to go like to the kitchen or the living room or something, and then you're like, holy shit. It was like 40 degrees difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good times.
I
Can you imagine if I wasn't married? Can you imagine the living situation we would be in right now?
I think we'd be living like kings. Like honestly, it would be great. We probably have some fucking house somewhere that we're renting or something, and we're just fucking chilling. We'd have sick ass fucking stream rooms.
Our podcast studio would be in that.
It would
in that
be. It'd
room.
probably be in the fucking living room. And then our spare room would be like our stream room. You should get a divorce. No, I'm kidding. Of course. No, that would
I'm
be cool.
thinking the better move is we just buy a giant mansion that we all live in.
Bro, I'm for it, but your kids can't come.
I don't have kids yet, so
Well, maybe not, because honestly, I think Mitchell can't come, but Colson can come.
yeah, my kids aren't allowed, but Mitchell's is, but Mitchell's not allowed.
Well, I don't know your kids yet. Your kids could be dope as shit. So
They probably will be. I'll make sure that
yeah.
they'll
So like
eat-
realistically, yeah, fuck it, bring them.
they're gonna eat Skittles for breakfast.
Those sound like some fucking hard ass kids. They're eating Skittles
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah, make sure they have enough energy to
Of course, get through the day.
get through the day.
You tell them you eat Skittles for
They
breakfast.
can't have
you
a
can-
sugar crash if they stop eating sugar.
You
They
eat-
don't. If they don't stop eating sugar,
So what do they have for lunch?
sugar.
Just sugar cubes.
Yeah, the
Like
Skittles
horse-
Skittles
like a
like
horse.
wakes up their organs and
Immune
wakes up their
system.
bodies, and
Gets 'em
then
pumped.
you can eat just raw sugar.
Like real sugar.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And then dinner. Sugar.
Sugar,
More sugar.
With cake.
Sugar.
and then they can finally have a glass of water before they go to bed.
1 glass of water a
Mm.
day.
It's a strict diet
And the thing about the glass water is it's lukewarm faucet water.
with sugar in it.
Sprinkle of sugar. Spoon of sugar.
Can't just cut them off completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to keep them going. It gets their dreams
Yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm.
So that way when
And so they
wake
have
up,
sweet dreams.
end the show.
No.
No, but seriously, don't end it yet.
Whoa! You can't do that to
We're
me.
going to end it now, though. And I'm going to say we are back. Go check out all the other shit that we have. We still do have social medias.
We still do.
They've been dead lately, but they're there.
They have been. Yes.
We're back in the groove, though. We'll have clips again, and then we'll have video game clips next episode, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out. Catch back up on some clips. I think we've got a ton of submissions that we need to actually filter through. So we might need to cut down on really making sure we're getting the best ones to show.
Mhm.
To kind of go through it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Not saying that your clips are shit if you don't get shown, but
but they're shit.
they might be a little
Nah, we're
shit.
kidding. They might all get shown at some point because if we get a good amount, we don't get like a certain amount of submissions, they might get thrown in. So
Yeah, and also we've had we're starting to get more reoccurring people. So if we don't pick your clip too, and then you thought it was a good one, we might have thought it was a good one, but we might have been like, well, we've already shown yours. We might want to try and get people through the circle. But hopefully we're gonna try and get back to like doing the reoccurring people. It's just we want to include
everybody.
try and include everybody and get into like this. Okay, everybody's had a turn. Now let's do the reoccurring people.
Yeah, so go check that out. Go. We have a Discord.
Are you crying because we're not going to play your clips anymore?
I've been having some solid Halo clips. I should start recording my stuff. You guys wouldn't even.
I had a pretty.
Derek saw me kill an entire team with an energy sword. So, and it was impressive. So
Did you see the clip of Tim the Hat Man playing Halo? He's running around with an energy sword, and he fucking. Hold on, I'll find it right now.
Okay, we gotta end the show though.
No, we're
we're not showing on the show. We're not showing on the show. We're starting to do the end.
No.
Yes.
No.
Derek.
No. Hold on. Watch this.
Derek, we can't start the ending and then like fucking.
No, we can't.
Start.
This is.
What are you doing? End the show. Gosh, you gotta scream over the music.
Holy cow.
We're getting good at that though. Screaming over the music so they can't tag us.
Okay, here it is.
We were ending the show, Derek. You can't put the. Why is TikTok doing that?
I gotta back up.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Timmy, I wish you would do
Triple
something.
kill. Wish you'd do something. Doc for disrespect after I get a triple kill. Shut up, old man.
Watch.
I gotta back up.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Timmy, I wish you would do
Triple
something.
kill. Wish you'd do something. Doc for disrespect after I get a triple kill. Shut up, old man.
God.
I wish you'd do something. All right. That was pretty good. We're ending the show. Thanks for watching. Go check out the Discord. Go check out the social medias. And we will see you next week. And
Correct. Oh, Connor, I love you.
and